So for over 40 years, the Truman Scholarship Foundation has sought out incredibly motivated young people with potential to make a change in society. They're looking for students from all disciplines who really want to make an impact in their specific area of interest. The process for this is so involved. They have been working on these materials for months and months. And in the years that I've done this, what we've come to understand is the students who complete the application, they have really done something valuable, and it is worth celebrating.
It was actually my freshman year after Abril Hunter was highlighted after she won the scholarship in 2022. And texted Abril and just like that, we set up a lunch about, well, if this is what you're passionate about, start putting in these questions of how do you best prepare for this? And so she asked me this question, if you could do anything for the rest of your life and not be paid for it, what would it be? And when she asked me, I didn't have an answer at that point. And it kind of sat in my brain. And going into junior year, and as I started working with Dr. Filar writing these essays, that question served as that starting point of what do I want my life to look like in public service? So I hope to be a civil rights litigator. My goal is to work for the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. I joined the NAACP when I was 15 years old as a lifetime member. I stayed active here on campus. It was the first organization I joined as a student here. Served as political action chair for our campus here, and then became a national fellow for the national organization. I started the application in July, and so it's been several months. I think more things the key thing was introspection of who is Rodney, what do you care about, and what does it look like for you in your work. And so once every 2 weeks, met with Dr. Filar. I think more things our conversation was less about writing the first couple of meetings and more about kind of asking those hard questions. And when I gave an answer, how do we kind of dig even deeper? I tell everyone at the Office of National Fellowships and Scholarships, it has changed the trajectory of my entire collegiate experience. And for me, it was, I have these goals, I have these applications I'm really passionate about, but how do I make sure that I properly and most concisely put together a narrative of who Rodney is?
To have the national folks look at those materials and recognize Rodney as one of only a few people from the state of Florida to interview for this award, that's a big deal.
It's being able to represent FSU. And I say this all the time, I'm only the person I am because of this time here. And that's the community, that's the student leaders, that's the faculty. And so being able to know that I'm showing what their efforts and what their investments have meant to me and what that now is going to do after I leave FSU, I think that's the most meaningful thing.